Good evening, fellow punchers. Clock on the wall says 20 past 6 on the 2nd of January. Back with two for tomorrow. With a non-runner on two today. Rowdy Rustler hated the ground. The ground was awful heavy. He never ran on heavy ground before. That's the only excuse I can come up with because he didn't do himself justice in the last half of the race at all. It was a 3-miler that actually won it. Who absolutely amazed me the way it could run so bad the last day, but then it had wind surgery, so it definitely worked the oracle there. And Blind Beggar bounced out in front the last time, same jockey, got a great break again this time. What did he do? He reined it back. I can't understand that at all. I thought when I said straight away, great break, and that'd be it. If he got bet fair and square, then good and well. But why deploy different tactics today that suited well the last day? I know it's a different surface, but obviously the handbrake was off. They have other plans for that. What can we do? We can only go on the forum and hope that they'll run to it. Two tomorrow. Couple of newcomers on the bus. Tony Strachan, Michael Dwyer, or Dyer, and Derek. Newcomers on the bus. The 2:15 at Musselburgh. I see there's a precautionary inspection at 8 a.m. So are they expecting a downpour overnight or what? I don't know, but there was a horse there. It's a 2-to-1 shot. It was 9-4 earlier. Russian Virtue for Rebecca Menzies. See, it's owned by Derek Thompson. I wonder is that the commentator? But this actually won for its first time the last day in his career. But as you can see, it was rated 77 on the flat when it was in the Manuzia yard, and then it went to Claire Hobson. Ran a few times over hurdles. Went to Rebecca Menzies. Ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times on the flat, and first, like, it was rated 77 at his peak, and it's only 88 over normally, over hurdles, and normally that should be 115 rated horse. But it ran the last day, and it absolutely hosed up. And it was a good to soft in places. It was 13-2 that day.
Upper Fox on the inside in the orange. Misty Marnie still well there in the purple and light green. Wider out then Russian Virtue. Looking to make an effort now in cheek pieces, My Macho Man. Racing alongside Zara's Universe. Bottle Hill to the inside of those ones. And then Archive and More to Follow has been covered up into this. Going down towards 3 out. Bullseye still the back marker. Plenty with a chance though. Leaping over 3 out. The black and white stripes 619 joined by Russian Virtue. To the outside between them is Misty Marnie. Copper Fox now ridden for more than Zara's Universe. Approaching 2 from the end. Misty Marnie running about a bit. Russian Virtue just about led them over 2 out and looks full of running. It's Russian Virtue under Nathan Moscrop. Coming down towards the final flight of hurdles. Still pretty much hard held. Pops over that. Copper Fox is back for more. Now up into second again from Zara's Universe. Then Mr. Marnie and followed by My Macho Man. But inside the final 100 yards, it's Russian Virtue who travels so kindly into the home straight and will win. Barely being nudged out to do so. Russian Virtue going on to take it.
That was off 88. I think it's up £8. Yeah, it's up to 96. But that was the first run for Rebecca Menzies, and she's not going too bad. In the last 14 days, we'll just click it. 4 winners, that's 14%, and 25% of the money. The danger is if it's really heavy ground, because it hasn't run on it before. And it's sort of flat bred out of Tornado, that good horse that Hannon used to have. The other one is Chola Empire. This has ran twice in Chelmsford before. It won first time out, 7 furlongs, 2021. It won then it got a bit of a break for nearly a year. So you'd imagine something happened to it. But the 27th of October, it ran in Chelmsford again. It was second. It stayed on over 7 furlongs. It ran in Wolverhampton the last day. And it ran on well. You can't see it now a lot of the time. It's out the back of the television, but it ran on to be fourth.
To thread through the field. Galileo Glass being pushed along, so too Gavi de Gavi at the tail of the field, and Mabasha slipping on in front here. Skips a couple clear inside the two. Masters Ophany, Purple Silk giving chase, followed through by the grade 2, the 9s. Business ridden along, then Royal Musketeer. Chola Empire has to switch the extreme left. Now Masters Ophany moves through to challenge Mabasha as they come inside the furlong, and it's Masters Ophany who looks to be coming home strongest here, beginning to stretch on close home. To the 9s, running on into second, but running on in vain. Masters Ophany cozily. From to the 9s, Mabasha.
He wasn't too busy on it that day, and back at the surface that he has proven on. The other ones that's top of the market, there's a doubt about a lot of them. One of them is after changing years I was looking at, and a couple of them hasn't ran on the surface. I mean, they can improve for it, but there's the two I picked out for tomorrow. That's a 4-1 shot and a 2-1 shot. So hopefully one of them might click, or maybe the two of them. We won't go mental this week, just a pint win in each of them. And early January doesn't be hectic. Big yards to give the flu jab to horses and different things, and there's some great stuff for the rest of the week. So we'll just pick and choose nice and steady if we can, and try and get ones that will make it a run for money. All right, bash the bookies over and out. I didn't go for any porter last night. I went to town, but I went visiting, and I'm going visiting again tonight. That's why I'm on early. So it's 25 past 6 now. Bash the bookies over and out.